Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today, I'm telling you about a readathon I signed up for the month of July called Deck of Readathon. Want to know what it's about and see my TBR from it? Come join me. Deck of TBRathon is hosted by Becca and Chloe. It is based on Becca's TBR game called Deck of TBR. This is the first time I'm joining. This is not their first year, but the first time I'm joining. They have decided that they're having 4 teams, and they're based on the suits of the deck. The hearts, the spades, the diamonds, and the clubs. Basically, you are going to pull from a deck of cards. You will not use the jokers, and that's how you get your prompts. Well, I don't own a deck, but they did give us a random card generator that I'm going to use for that, which I will pull up now. There we go. And it is basically, I'm thinking I want to do 10 pulls because of the fact that I'm doing pretty well on my reading. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to do 10 pulls. If I decide to go if I get all 10 done and then decide to make it further, I will do another video. But right now, I think 10 pulls is good for the amount. So without further ado, I'm going to do the first draw. And it is a jack. And the jacks are emotions. 1 point for happy, 3 points for scared, and 5 points for sad. Okay. We have an ace, and that is an automatic 5 points because it's a free pick. Now we've got a 5, and the 5 is Chloe's picks. Women's fiction or thriller, 1 point. Sports, 3 points. And 4-word title is 5 points. We have the 7 of hearts. That is poll. Title is 1, author is 3, and emoji is 5. Now, you do not have to have a poll. You can poll a friend. They did mention that. You can poll a friend if you want, or you can poll on Insta, wherever you decide to poll. You can do that. Then we have 3, which is birthday. 1 point, birthplace. 3 points, birth month. 5 points, birth year. Now, the birthplace, they said, would be a little difficult. You can try to be in the same country. I think, for instance, for the States, we've got a lot of small towns that some people get born in, and they're not going to find it. If you found the state, I think you could get away with it. So, next draw is a 4. And it is author. 1 point. Favorite author. 3 points, new to you author. 5 points, multiple authors. Okay. The next one, we have a 10. 10 is your initials. 1 point, 1 initial. 3 points, 2 initials. 5 points, 3 initials. They do not have to begin the words. They just got to be found in the title. Now we've got another 3. Yes, I did get a 3 before, so we've already talked about that. And we have a queen next, which is America. Now I find this one funny, and you'll understand why in a minute. 1 point, East or West Coast, where it's at. 3 points in the Midwest. And here's where I laughed. 5 points outside of North America. Okie dokie. And my last draw is a 6. Ooh, I got a good variety. 6 is Becca's prompts. 1 point, read, romance, or historical. 3 points, yellow cover. 5 points, music. Okay, that's going to be interesting. We'll see what I come up with. I will turn around and go pick out some books, see what I can come up with. For you, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it'll probably be a few days. Be right back. I've got a good variety, so maybe 2 repeats. Yeah, just 2 repeats. That's not bad. Okay, I'm back. It took me a bit. I thought I had my thing and then had to correct one of the books real quick because it wasn't correct on the year. Oops me. So, as you saw that I drew out the cards. I drew out 10 cards. They were on thing. I am going to tell you each book, what I'm picking for each one. So, for the 5, it was emotion. And I'm picking sad for 5 points. And the one that I'm doing that with is Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. I honestly have never read the book. I thought, okay, well, I need a sad book if I want 5 points. I was going to go scary, and then I went, no. Let's see. And my green poster over here has Charlotte Web on it. And I thought, great, I can knock off a book off of there and work on my deck of TBRathon. I'm like, okay, 2 for 1. So I'm using that as the emotion for sad. I don't think I need to tell you about Charlotte's Web. Next was an ace, and for that is a free pick, which has 5 points, and I'm using We Lived Here Now by Sarah Pinborough. I absolutely loved her book, Behind Her Eyes. So when she came out with this one, I was like, yay! So basically, it's a haunting novel about a house and a marriage and gone terribly wrong. So that's going to be really interesting. This is one book that I need to read, so I thought this would be perfect to put on here. So that is for the ace. For the 5 of clubs, which was, I believe, 4-letter word title. That's 5 points. And for that, I picked They Drowned Our Daughters by Katrina Monroe. Basically, if you hear the call of the water, it's already too late. That one is one that I decided to pick. It's also part of my horror bingo, and some of these are, so I'm trying to get that off and get that done, try to get a blackout before October. So that's what I picked for that one. Next was the poll, and I did an emoji poll. The items that I picked, the books I picked were, I used the wolf and worm emotes for wolfworm. For black sheep, I used a round black circle and sheep. For crawl space, I used space. And for the clown in the cornfield, which I should have put a 3 at the end because I was doing 3, was a clown and corn. The winner of that one was crawl space. It is basically a sci-fi horror novel by Adam Christopher. This is going to be interesting. This is also one of my net galleys. I need to get that done. So that's what they picked for me. That was the winner. It was very close a couple of times, and I got a little worried there. I was going to have a tie. All right. Next was a 3, and that was a pain in the butt because those were your birth. And I decided to go for my year, which I am not telling anybody my year. But the first book I am going to read for 5 points is The Chocolate War by Robert Cornmery. Jerry Brownhow ponders the question on the poster in his locker: do I dare disturb the universe? It seems like this is a young adult, and it's part of a series. I don't know if I'll read the series, but I decided I would get the first book a shot. Next was The 4 of Hearts, and for that one, I did multiple authors, and that is this book here for 5 points. One Bad Night and Other Stories. This is from Aardvark, and they have a variety of authors in here, as you see. And these are authors I have read. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the authors out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 authors. So not bad. So I'm going to read this for the multiple authors. Next was 10. It needed your initials. Had to be in the title. So for that, I picked Boys with Sharp Teeth. All my initials are there. It is a vampire story, Darker Academia. So that was pretty cool. Next was another year. And for that, I chose The Concrete Island by J.G. Ballard. Basically, someone's car crashes from a high-speed highway onto an island below. It's pretty much an interesting thing to look at. So that'll be the book that I read for that. Next was America, and for that was Outside North America, and I'm using Japanese Gothic by K. Lee Baker. This actually, he was in New York. He's going to Japan, and this is based in Japan. It's a dual timeline kind of deal. So this will be interesting to read. Last but not least, I got Becca's, which is a 6 of spades. And for that, I'm only doing 3 points with the yellow cover. And I'm using The Heart of the Sun's Warrior by Sue Lynn Tan. I need to finish this series. I really need to finish up this one. So this will be interesting. So hopefully I can, and I'll enjoy that. So those are my books that I picked for the TBR. I have a few of them here, and the others I'm going to have to get audios and whatnot. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Did you like my selection? Like the video. And until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.